Sparkle and I were talking about in the front.
Trying to talk just a little bit louder.
Okay. Sparkle and I were talking about in the front, definitely touching up the paint.
Go show me.
Okay.
All right, what I'm looking at.
Okay, so just touching it up because the white looks dull and it's so dusty and some of the dust may not come off when we actually go to clean it. I guess it's stained it. So just kind of just touching up the paint, touching up the brown, just making it, giving it a fresher look.
That makes sense. Someone tell me why that makes sense spiritually.
How's that? Fresh and new means we looking for fresh new people.
Okay, fresh and new means we're looking for fresh new people. Haggai chapter 1. Haggai chapter 1. Let you write this down. Well, let me give you the story of Haggai first. Haggai is written in contemporary with Ezra. Contemporary, kind of same together at the same time. Like Barack Obama and Trump are contemporaries, right? You leave Babylonian captivity for 70 years. Then they come back, this is what the book of Chronicles is written in, telling all the highlights of what's going. And then Ezra prophesies and doing all this great stuff, and they build the foundation in record time to rebuild the Lord's temple. Then they stop because Sanballat and Tobias, some haters, two of them, it's never just one hater, two haters, say, hey, y'all shouldn't be building in this our land. They get all scared. They stop building. 16 years later, the Lord's house foundation is in ruins. All of this is a foundation. And then he goes and he says, Sparkle, your house sure look good. This is the truth. This is exactly what happened. I'm not even putting something on it. Sure look good. I tell you what, since you left my house in ruins and you cleaned your house, consider your ways. You're going to put food in your mouth and still be hungry. You're going to put money in your pocket. It's like you got holes in it. You're going to drink. You're going to stay thirsty. You're going to put on clothes and stay cold. And that sounds like it's happening to this church. How many days have we walked in this door, saw the Lord's house needed a touch-up, and went home and didn't touch up our own? And touched up our own. So that makes sense biblically. Fair enough? Mm-hmm. Tell me what else. So good job. First of all, let me compliment you. You didn't know that from a scholarly perspective, but the spirit don't need education. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Spirit just needs transformation. Somebody to transform. And y'all saw this with your spirit. All right, what else? What? The floor? Mm-hmm. So what's about to point to the floor? Let's show them the floor.
It's turf.
Just like it is turf. It is turf.
We could literally go to the carpet store and just get a roll of carpet and lay it down and cut it as needed. Or we can go, I can't remember what store I was at, but they have like plank flooring. And we can just put down plank flooring on top of this and put a welcome mat or something in the front, but it's turf.
All right, so let's vote. It is turf. This is a football field. And this turf has been here for 30 years plus. Anywho, you want a welcome mat or you want a throw rug?
I would say we go to a carpet store and
You stay where I'm standing. You go over there. You stay where I'm standing. Now I'm talking to both you decorum ladies. All right, what do y'all want since y'all part of our environment ministry?
I would say carpet. The reason I say that is, yeah, we could go get the plank and put it down, but will it be nice? You know, but we can go get, like, literally go to a carpet store, ask them for so many feet of carpet, have them roll it up. I can stick it in my car. Come here, get a, my brother, he has box cutters all over because of where he works. Get a box cutter, start here, cut it out and roll it and just go through and just.
Well, you don't have to do that. They got carpets that, like a throw rug. I got one in my living room. It's just this red carpet that doesn't even match the house, but it's an accent carpet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can do something. You can do 2 of those or 1. They're big enough.
It's easier.
Easier,
And it still looks nice.
and it still looks nice. All right. What am I paying for this?
When we find out how much and what we get,
When is this going up?
this next week.
All right. So before next, since tomorrow is our weekend service, before next weekend service, we buying throw rugs or whatever you call it. How much does that cost? Do you know?
No.
All right. Whatever it costs, that's what we're gonna do. Is that fair?
Yeah.
What else in here? The reason why we're stressing, well, we talked about this already, but I guess I'll say it for the cameras or other churches who are dead like us, right, can learn these lessons. We, as soon as you walk in here, come on, walk with me.
It's like,
Oh, it's locked. As soon as we walk in here, oh, where's my key? It's back there? My key back there?
I think so. You
All
want
right,
to
that's right. That's right. But as soon as you walk in here, like come pretend, camera lady, and act like you just walked in here, okay? So here you go, turn around, and then boom, it says, everything in here says, oh my God, we wasn't expecting nobody. The smell, thank y'all for making it smell like pine sol. That works, right? But it says, stuff is all over here on the floor. Who invites, would you ever let somebody in your house like that?
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't let people in the Lord's house like that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all that. That's mildew.
Yeah.
It's mildew.
Yeah.
We just went at with the paint touch up. I wanted to order some new bathroom signs off Amazon.
Yes. She's gonna order my Amazon.
I didn't even think you could order bathroom signs. That makes sense. That's
Got
good.
everything.
All right. So y'all just put this up today, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Why did y'all get that?
Because when someone first walks in, instead of looking at just just at least something to make them feel okay, you know, it's spruced up, it looks nice, it looks welcoming, it looks inviting. It's like walking into somebody's house and seeing the signs or the you know, the pictures that they have all over the house, and then when they first walk up, you see Faith Family Friends. We're telling you you're welcome, you know.
Faith, family, friends. I like that. Y'all picked that yourselves?
I wasn't there.
You wasn't there? You picked that?
I had-
But do you like? You was doing your hair. But do you like it?
I do like it.
Faith, family, friends. How can we incorporate that
The 3 F's.
into this church? Good.
That look priceless. He's like, wait,
How? What should that be? How much of this do we need? Because it sounds like we need a whole bunch of this. Because we didn't have no faith 30 minutes ago, no family, and no friends.
we actually need to practice it instead of just advertising it.
Fair enough. So what can I do? I got some ideas, but as members and leaders who follow me, what can I implement that forces this to become culture of this church?
You started doing it before. You had us reaching out to old members
Okay?
and just saying, hey, how are you? Introducing ourselves and sparking up conversations with them. You had us, you know, writing postcards to each other. You had us doing little things to bring in and show that we're friends and we miss you. You know, as far as family goes, we have to actually see
Okay.
each other as family. There's nothing you can do there. We have to actually see each other as family in order to treat each other like family.
So I have an idea. Oh, you had something. You could say something.
No, I was just gonna say, even when you said certain members that you see missed maybe 1 or 2 weeks,
Yeah.
calling them, letting them know that we noticed that you're not here and we love you. We hope everything is okay.
All right. how passionate, on a scale of 1 to 10, how passionate are you two individually about reconnecting? Now, let me ask a different question. How passionate are you about controlling what the environment of this church speaks to people? And by environment, I don't just mean cleaning. I mean every flyer, my suits, the usher.
Extremely.
Okay, extremely is I guess that's more than a 10.
Yeah, we're not gonna halfway do it. You know, it's
Right.
100%.
It's like, that's like seeing the outside of a church and be like, oh my goodness, the church is wonderful, and seeing everybody walk out of the church and in their nice church clothes, getting in their nice cars, and everybody looks nice. But then you visit the church and it's stale inside.
Yeah, and that's well. Let's be real. We are a stale inside church. Okay, we've lost our way. This church has the harvest of what we are as a collective. As a collective, okay. I don't get to be good and you're not, because what we are is what you are. Whatever the lowest person is what we all are. Okay. And as long as I'm the pastor, everything's my fault. That's just what it is. That I am charged and called to have everything my fault. So henceforth, since you two are passionate about that, I want the Faith, Family, and Friends Ministry. Okay?
Nice.
And I want it to be controlling everything environment. This means you're going to have a lot of leeway. If it goes out, whatever that means, that's calling a member, that's a graphic that gets posted online. Does this door open properly?
No.
Are the walls painted properly, right? You two are now in a position, and I say this with every bit in me, the Faith, Family, and Friends Ministry has the authority to correct anything wrong with the environment, including the pastor. Checks and balances. If I am toxic to the environment, I need the Faith, Family, and Friends Ministry to tell me so. Fair enough?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Not at the moment.
I'm gonna work on the sign for outside for
That's
the little
environment,
for,
isn't it?
yeah, for our
So
grass
family and
patch.
friends. You get it?
Uh-huh.
Everything environment, that's y'all.
Okay.
Now, I want you to write up to me, both of you. One can't do more than the other, but you can do gifts. If you like to write and you don't write, you can sweat it how you want to. But I need a detailed, written up plan
Okay.
of what the Faith, Family, and Friends Ministry does by next weekend service.
Okay.
Nah, that's too long.
So we'll get to
I need that by Bible study Monday. That's way too long.
so Sunday.
I passed it way too long to know that was too long. That was too long, right?
Sunday morning. What's your schedule?
You got 48 hours.
I'm completely free Sunday.
Completely free. So
Oh, I lied. Sunday is my son's birthday party.
Okay.
just text each other back and forth.
Yeah,
Okay,
I would
cool.
definitely do
Yeah,
that.
Sweet.
I just
All
need,
right.
I need it written up, but I want it to be written up because I don't want us to go, oh, it's a great idea. We don't do nothing.
Okay.
But remember, does the pastor supersede the environment of Jesus Christ?
No.
So then that means whatever the environment is, and if I am so bold to step into the environment and I am out of alignment, you gotta let me know. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
The mission is the only thing that matters, and that is to have unchurched people be excited to walk in this place. And nobody supersedes that, not even me. Cool? You can't plan better, you can't dominate. Something like I got.